Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. You know, progress can destroy paradise sometimes, and I thought about that because, you know, we're back in Siquijor. We've been here for 2 nights. We'll be here for a few more nights, and boy, has things changed. What used to be this quiet, secluded island has exploded. It's really been overrun by tourists, and I honestly don't believe that the infrastructure was ready for that explosion, for all those people coming. You know, when pre-pandemic, I started coming here in 2016, you literally had to beg people. I mean, people had to beg you to rent their places. Now there's so many new Airbnbs, hotels popping up, resorts popping up. But pre-pandemic, they had 4 or 5 ferry trips from Dumaguete to Siquijor. And then, of course, after the pandemic, that changed everything. And it went down to 2. One in the morning, about 6:20, depending on where you were, either Dumaguete or Siquijor, and 6:20 p.m. Now, there's 6 again. And every ferry is booked solid. We call it 11 a.m. ferry here from Dumaguete. We had to go to the ticket office at 6 a.m. to get that ticket. So if you're going to come here, make sure you get your ferry ticket in advance, or you're not going to, I'm sorry, you're going to be standing in a long line, or you're not going to make it to begin with. So that was sort of like an alarm of what we were going to expect over here. Now I'm back on Gladwin's place, Gold Sky Sea View, and they told us, it was strange that they asked us, that they said, hey, have you got your ferry tickets yet? Because there's been a lot of passengers. We had no idea what to expect. But I just want to let you know that there's a lot of people coming over here now, and I have no idea why. Our first date was here in 2019. And if you wait to the end, me and Marilyn, we're going to walk the whole of Paliton Beach, even the short end. Our date, maybe a handful of people. I'm not going to lie, maybe 4 or 5 people. Now, don't get me wrong, progress is good sometimes, you know, when it's planned. I just don't think this place is ready for it. I mean, of course, where more people, as it becomes more popular and more people start showing up, the prices start going up automatically. When we went to Paliton Beach yesterday, usually what costs you 100 pesos in the tricycle is now 200. They'll try to get 200 from you. We gave him 150. We split it down the middle. Now, I wasn't going to argue with him. I would have gave him the 200. Because now they've got this little sign that they point to, as if you're in Bohol or Boracay or one of those big places like that. And yeah, we're in San Juan, and it's just overrun with tourists. We went to the beach, just tourists everywhere. And of course now the big businesses have stepped in, and they're building right on that beach. They're going to build a big, beautiful resort on that public beach, which used to be a public beach for years. One of the most pristine public beaches. But as you're going to see if you stick around and watch the rest of this video, it's been overrun, man. I couldn't believe it. Marilyn said she didn't see a difference. Trust me, I've still got tourist eyes. I saw a big difference. It's not as pristine as it was. This was a place, ladies and gentlemen, that people, locals, used to be afraid to come to. Scared to death, you know, because it's known for witches and warlocks and all of that. And very few foreigners even knew it was here. And the ones that did, they were scared away by their Filipino husbands and wives. So they never came. It really was a quiet, secluded place. It was a place you could come, that I used to come, to get away from it all. See, that's why I say, you know, I don't know if I'm coming back, because it's no longer a place to get away from it all. But I may be getting ahead of myself, because for the next 3 days, we're going to be staying in a resort. Now, it's about 6 kilometers from here. is further down the beach, because Siquijor is 72 kilometers around. So you can probably still get some secluded places. But in San Juan, this is where mostly all the restaurants and hotels and resorts are. It's crowded now. And there's also been a celebrity, a big celebrity came over here and went to the underground falls and did some type of challenge. And that's drawing more people over here to recreate that challenge. Believe it or not. But you're going to pay more money. I don't know when you're going to see this video, because the Wi-Fi has been blacked out for the most part on the island. It's been going on for about a week. We had 3 brownouts last night, but I was asleep. It was at night. I woke up doing one, but it didn't stay on long. And this place has grown. It doesn't even look the same. So I'm just wanted to make this video just to kind of warn you, when you come here, it's starting to look like Panglao or even Boracay. It's just not as big as Boracay. But the tourist, what used to be right out front here was maybe one Sorry store. Within walking distance, this is no lighter 6 now. Several new resorts right on within walking distance of me have opened. We haven't been here for a year. Just in 1 year, it's all changed, man. And it's no longer the getaway that it used to be. I'm happy for the Philippines though, because with all the talk about tourism's down and everything, fractions down, and of course everybody knows why that is. Because Chinese and South Koreans, have slowed coming here because of high-profile crimes against their citizens. Matter of fact, the South Korean embassy here in Manila is asking the Filipinos to provide more protection for their expats and their citizens coming over here. There's been some real high-profile kidnappings and robberies and murders here that have went unsolved. And by them being the 2 largest tourist groups to come here, of course numbers are going to be down. But somebody forgot to tell Siquijor. And remember, no matter when, no matter what, when you talk about tourism, it's the locals that drive the tourism industry here, not foreigners. There's 120 million people here. And if only 8 million are foreigners, okay, the numbers don't lie. So there's more and more locals showing up over here. I mean, droves. You're going to see on this video. But yeah, it's not the same. Everything's more expensive. The Airbnbs, you're not getting any more for your money either. Just because there's more people and it's become more popular, for some reason, no matter where you go, whatever country you're going to, the prices rise. It seemed like they would take advantage of the numbers, the volume. Sorry, it's not. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. It's still a beautiful place. I still love it here. It's just not a getaway anymore. It's just not quiet. It's just not, what was the word I want to, secluded. It's not that anymore. This resort right here, which is our favorite resort really, that I come to here, is fully booked for the next 2 months. Yeah. And it's almost the rainy season. It's not the tourist season anymore. Believe it or not, the Philippines has, a slow season and a busy season. I didn't know that until I started coming to Siquijor. But like I said, as we travel around and, I'm going to see, I'll make another video, especially when we get to this next resort, to see if things are different. But just from eye level, man, this place is steaming with tourists now. I mean, really. So just expect to pay higher prices, stand in longer lines. Make sure you book your ferry tickets in advance. It used to be you could just walk up to the ticket booth and get your tickets and just go on to the boat. You can't do that anymore, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're in the Philippines, if you're in America, wherever you are, find in your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Stick around and watch the rest of this video. We're going to walk the length of Paliton Beach. It's still one of the nicest public beaches in the Philippines. Okay, but it's being run down. It's not used to all those people being there. I mean, it's just probably, I'm going to say 10 times more people. And they keep coming. And it's just not the same Paliton Beach that it used to be. It used to be pristine. I mean, it was, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to see the difference. But one thing that's still there, if you like European women, the European women are there. Somebody sent them a memo. They love Siquijor for some reason. I mean, and Europeans are different than Americans. They'll come all the way here just for vacation. You know, we come here chasing something, or working, or as a volunteer. You know, we have to have a reason to be here. They'll just come. They'll bring their whole families. But the women, of course, they drive the locals bad because, you know, they wear those itty-bitty bikinis and, you know, they're in just the best of shape, guys. You know, but stick around and watch this and you'll see what I'm talking about. Progress, it can destroy paradise, especially if paradise isn't ready for the progress. I don't think Siquijor was nowhere near ready for this onslaught of tourists. I could see if it was a steady, you know, incline, steady amount of tourists, but now it's just like they just kick down the door and start coming over here. Groups, student groups, colleges, the whole 9 yards. When you see it, don't say I didn't warn you, because I still want you to come here. If you're new here, certainly, because it still got that small town feel, that island feel to it, but it's not the Siquijor that I've known. I don't want you filming me. Just film the surroundings, you know. But there used to be fish here. Look at this. Yeah, they used to be right here. You get that fish. I don't know where they are. Maybe they're on that other side over there.
No.
How you know?
That's still them. Because I asked the sales lady that they still have fish.
Hmm?
They still have fish.
Still have what?
Fish.
Well, I hope. Let's see how long it takes us to get down there. Just walking casually like this. What are you taking pictures of?
Huh?
We want mainly like the people too, not just the water. Especially when we get up here by these Filipinos. A lot of Filipinos up here. We got that down. got a good spot right there under the tree. We went all the way down to the end. So this is still a thing right here. To my left hand.
Then we get.
Look how much cleaner this little part is down here at the end. It's like nobody's here. You're messing up the deck.
No, just put it in there. I'm not messing up.
It's jumping.
I thought
Well,
they
you're
were
an
did it.
environmentalist, I guess. Now, conservationist. You want to see?
So even you're using this, it's jumping even your.
Yeah, if you're gonna kick like that, not if you just walking regular, it shouldn't. But if you kicking like that, yeah. Let's go up here and see if we can,
Wow.
if we need our shoes to walk through there. You can see. You might need a shoe. Yeah, we're gonna need our shoes. We're gonna need our shoes. Oh, you think you're gonna try to get through there?
Oh, it's already there.
Okay. Be careful. Look at this wire they put here. They really don't want you back here. Right?
Look at that.
Get that area over there. What's he doing over there? Is he by himself? I think this is farther than you
Don't.
think it is. See? Here, look at that man coming through there.
Let's go back or what?
Now go on, we're halfway through now. I just don't want you walking on rocks and stuff. If we're able to make it, just be careful. Cut your foot. No, that's good.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing?
Ouch.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're almost done. Now, yeah, this is where it gets tricky.
Oh,
Yeah. You see? Can we?
yeah. Just follow me.
Oh, yeah, that's right there. Shit. I knew it. I knew you were gonna run into this. Keep going. We're there now. Fucking place right here. We might have to buy some flip-flops.
I told you to keep going or.
Well, it's just that one little patch right there. Keep straight, yeah. Again, go down.
Ouch.
Right where the board is.
My feet. It's the worst.
Is it? No, that.
Oh, here,
Go on
here.
the street. Can you get through there?
Ouch. Maybe they're here.
I told you I smell the fish. Let's walk down here. They might be here. They might be here. This is just a short beach here. I smell the fish. Do you smell it or not? Maybe it's here. They got. There's nothing over here.
Nothing over here.
Let's turn around. Let's go back. There's nothing really over here. You can cut it out.